Now, marriage. I want to marry. Marry. I want you to know. Matrimony is a sacrament. When something is a sacrament, that is what it means. The church lost it totally. The main reason it is called matrimony. I mean, it's a sacrament. Oh, God of mercy. It is sacred. It's a sacrament. There is the foundation that somebody laid. Very true. The foundation the person laid I spoke about here is Lord Adam and the woman Eve. That there is the first thing you are supposed to do. There is the foundation you will set. S-E-T. Now, like somebody wants to marry, for instance, and the woman he wants to marry was the one that gave him money to pay her bride price. You want to marry. Then the woman you want to marry was the one that gave you money, out of which you paid her bride price. That is a terrible foundation error. You see how my own counseling is? You see that your house, you are the man of the house. You are the owner of the house. You can keep silent at the woman that you married for a month, 2 months. You wouldn't even talk to her. I mean, no greeting, because you had some serious misunderstandings or quarrel, and that's the way you think you should go about it. And the woman in question might be the kind that you see her, you see the child she's carrying. If there are two, she's always with. Even if she's going to work or has to take the child to, when you say a mother, your wife will be bitter in your house. Not sude. In the Bible, what we sude. That means not just crying, not that. That one is worse. The person might close her mouth, but the owner sude because he married you. Why do you think they said that forgiveness is divine? Why do you think they said it? That forgiveness is divine. They even said that to err is human. I understood what they mean. The mortal body is imperfect by nature. That person that is so good, like so good, you like that, does not mean he has not his or her lapses. Yes. For instance, that thing you shouldn't do to a woman. Let me give you an example. If you look at your wife and do like this, drag it. If you have ever done it to your wife, you spit or you spat on her face, as in expressing how bad you feel, you have done something that is, something that can cause one thing or the other for you. I know you may be like, you didn't. It was not a misdeed against her. It was not a misdeed against her. It's a misdeed against nature. It can block your way. Yes, it can affect your prosperity. That can affect your prosperity. I'm telling you, marriage is an institute, not just an institute. It's sacred. There is the origin of it. And I'm talking to pure hominids here, not impure. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not exaggerating. Now, there are foundational mistakes to this. And I will counsel you to make confession to the prophet. You make confession to the prophet. That's the first step. I'll just peg it here. You want to marry, it's you now that I'm talking to. Not the ones that are already married. The foundation you set is very important. You want to tell her about your marrying her. Then you went on your knees. One knee down. No, that's an example. Please, will you marry me? And then you're like, I understand. Let me tell you, child of the kingdom, I'm not talking to you, girl or lady. When a man does that to you, run. When he kneels, as he kneels, like, will you marry me? You know what you do? You don't have to say, my prophet. What you do is what? Run. That's what you do. Run. I'm telling you serious things. He's not supposed to do so. And mind you, man that has those attributes. That's my point. I'm a prophet. Man that has that kind of attributes. If you see how their lapses are. You see that kind of person can do the same thing to 50 people out there. Doing it like he is a master, what do you call it? Crafts about that. I'm telling you, that's how they are. Many of them are that way. Yes, it give you what is called false impression. That's what it's called. They are moved by the animalistic instincts. Yes, you see, I'm interpreting it spiritually now. When you go on dating the person, there's a foundation you are setting. Just that one. Let me give an example. On a nutshell, you simply are saying that you can become parents of a tear. That is, tear hominids can come through the womb of your wife. I am telling you the truth. You see why I told you that matrimony is a sacrament. When you shut the abyss, that is, you can boldly say it, that your wife cannot give birth to a tear hominid. There is a way you must do it. This is not about God. It's not about God. It's not about God's decision making. It's a law. There is another. It is called family planning. Family planning. Yes, it is needed. You should be able to know how many children on your own. Leave God in this aspect. You should know how many children you are willing, you are sure you can take good care of. Good care of. And then what followed it is child spacing. Because you are sure, it is an agreement between both of you. She will say yes to it. You don't have to pressurize her. You cannot say I want 10. Then she said no. And you're like, I'm your husband. What I said is what you should do. My dear, she's not your slave. Your wife is not your slave. Now let me look at another one. What is called paternity fraud? Paternity fraud, what is it? A woman got pregnant by another person and give the child to the husband or the man she married. There are many things like that in the earth today. A woman gave the child to the man sees the child as his child, but the person that got the woman pregnant is another person. That's what's called paternity fraud. You confess to the prophet. Then I will peg this here, okay? Another time I will touch the aspects that has to do with, for instance, the marital issues. What do you do when the man or the woman is violent? When the case is irresponsibility, promiscuity, that's another case. Infidelity, that's another case. Now I'm talking about being bad with money. And also footing bills, even when he has at a time is an issue. What do you do? No love, no affection, no care. When that is the case. Another example, if your biological father did not pay your biological mother's bride price or fulfill the traditional demands of his in-laws before going to where goes to go to, what do you do? Or does it not matter? It matters. If your biological father did not pay, did I say word facing a priest? Did I say that? If your biological father did not pay a bride price, no, do anything that has to do with what the owner of the child your father married said they should do, that said he should do, didn't do anything until the man went to where goes go to. There is what you're supposed to do. Okay? Yes. Don't say no. Well, I'm not my biological. I'm like no. It's not. It's a bad foundation already. But you can settle it. You see how that one? You can settle. I will tell you what to do. So if that is a case that you have, you come and see the prophet.